That don't know Porter Freeman, could you go ahead and give us a brief history of what you're all about through Body for Life, the 1997 winner of the Body for Life Challenge, and so on?
Well, in 1997, I was fortunate enough to be a co-champion in Bill Phillips' first Body for Life Challenge. Bill was giving away a Lamborghini Diablo and $50,000.
If you could give our readers a brief background of the Body for Life program, in particular, how it has changed your life.
It's completely turned my life around totally. I think it saved my life. As I said, Bill had a magazine called Muscle Media, and he offered everybody this tremendous championship if they would take 12 weeks and get fit. And 54,000 people did it the first year. In 97 and 98, the number went closer to 200,000. He wrote a book called Body for Life. Excuse me. It's an absolute treasure map. It's a foolproof treasure map to improving not your physique, but your mental and spiritual well-being also. It's just a simple workout routine, intelligent nutritional program. It works. He even threw in a free day. I like to tell people you're free to stay on the program that day if you want to, but if you want to eat like a Viking attacking England, it's perfectly all right. And one of my favorite expressions has been, you can set the bar higher or you can set it the bar and get higher. Suit yourself. Body for Life just gives you step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. It's a springboard into a life of health. I wanted to give up every day. I worked in bars and nightclubs and restaurants. If you stick a firecracker under the Challenger rocket and light it, it ain't going to pick that thing up and send it to the moon. Don't you think that it's the type of fuel the Challenger burns that makes the difference?
Definitely.
Well, this Body for Life and everything around it depends on the correct nutrition and fuel. You know, I'm famous for saying if there's somebody in your life that's holding you back or holding you down or preventing you from being everything you're capable of, you need to find out how much they weigh, because that's how much weight you need to lose. I think it is urgent that if you're trying to get in control of your life and your health, surround yourself with same type people.
Completely agree.
Let's say you're trying to lose weight, don't be the manager of the Krispy Kreme. It's not going to work. Nothing against Krispy Kremes. I'm crazy about them. But it isn't going to work. So I surrounded myself with people who wanted me to win. What you can do is start right now, today, this minute, take a measure of where you are in this life and see how much better you can be in 12 weeks. And I don't know what's magic about 12 weeks. Somebody asked me, did this really take 12 weeks, what I did? I told them, no, it took 1 second. It took my body 12 weeks to catch up with my mind. You know, another expression I like is, the only problem with doing nothing is you don't know when you're through. I called EAS, and the young lady that I wanted her to disprove this, I didn't want it to be real. She said, good morning, thank you for calling EAS, how can I help you? Well, it's real hard to find fault with somebody offering to help you, isn't it? And it was about 3 o'clock in the morning when I called, and I was about half drunk and mad. Concerning Bill Phillips, I sure can't speak for him. I see him occasionally. He has sold EAS and gone on to new adventures.
Could you elaborate on what your future plans are?
Well, I have decided, and and I talked to the people at EAS. We're owned by Abbott Laboratories in Chicago and Ross Pharmaceutical in Columbus, that I want to finish a second book. I wrote one and now I want to write another one. I lost my mother a couple of years ago. That leaves my father, and I want to go spend some time with him.
So from nightclub manager, which you were before, spokesperson, to fitness spokesperson across the world, basically. Now writing a book, Finally Fit at 50. What inspired you to write the book, and also where can we pick that up at?
I wrote the book because Bill Phillips told me I could. I didn't know I could write a book. He said, yeah, you can write it. And the only thing I'd ever written in my life was drink orders and speeding tickets. I've either been in law enforcement or in the nightclub business. And lo and behold, Bill gave me a chance to write Freeman's Word in Muscle Media magazine.
Do you
And
remember those?
it got to be fairly popular, and I don't know if it was because of the message or because of the jokes I told in it, but nonetheless, it did get to be fairly popular. And after Bill left, Gretchen Ferrara, the managing editor, and David Kennedy and Mike Sitzman invited me to continue writing.
Couple more questions for you.
Sure.
I know such a beautiful state here in Colorado. What are some of the things that you're going to miss about Colorado? I know I'll try to get you to like a 14 or 2 with no luck.
The spirit was willing, but the timetable was a tad weak. Oh my God, Colorado is everything that people think it is. If they haven't been out here, I urge them to come out here. It's beautiful. And I did snowshoe. I did go snowshoeing across Henderson Mines, and that was unbelievable. I got to tell you that again, back to Body for Life, you are only restricted by either your physical limitation or your attitude. Those are the only 2 restrictions anybody has in this life. At 53 years of age, I applied to and successfully completed the police mountain bike academy.
Okay.
Hardest thing I've done. If I knew it was going to be that difficult, I would have never signed up, but I thought we'd be riding around in the sun with flowers blooming and on bicycles and shorts. You work. Getting on a mountain bike and riding through Colorado is surreal. It is absolutely breathtaking. And we're right here at the foothills of the Rockies. And to go into Evergreen or to go a little bit further up I-70, I'm telling you, it looks like God leaned over and kissed the earth good morning, doesn't it?
Well, I love that here.
It is beautiful.
If there's anything you could leave with our readers, one final Porter thought, or maybe a couple Porter rules to live by, what would they be?
Well, again, Dave, I appreciate everything you've done for the literally thousands of people whose lives were changed by just calling EAS. And if they were fortunate, they got you on the phone, because I know you meant the best for them, and I really sincerely mean that.
Thank you.
I made 4 rules in 1997 when I decided to accept this challenge. I dropped 74 pounds and put on 10 pounds of muscle in about 14 weeks. I made 4 rules. You're welcome to them, and your readers and subscribers and the people that might see this are welcome to them. Whatever it is in your life, college education, beating addiction, getting healthy, whatever it is, 4 little rules. You got to want it. The minute you don't want it, don't waste your time.
All right.
You got to make it a priority. It's got to be more important than all the other options. You got to quit doing what's preventing it, and you got to start doing what will accomplish it. And you can do anything. Want it, make it a priority. Stop doing the things that are preventing it. Do the things that will accomplish it. You can rule the world.
All right. Well, it's sure going to be missed here, Porter.
Thank you so much. What a pleasure.